decades, the world's biggest geopolitical conversations happened in places like Munich, Davos, or Washington, D.C. But something interesting has been happening over the past decade. Those conversations are slowly shifting, and today they are happening right here in New Delhi. Today, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is inaugurating the 2026 edition of the Raisina Dialogue. Now, if you have never heard of the Raisina Dialogue, allow me to explain why it matters. Because this is not just another conference, this is India's global strategic platform. Hello and welcome. I am Sudhanshu Sharma, and this is the narrative now. Every year, world leaders, ministers, military commanders, diplomats, tech CEOs, and strategic thinkers gather in Delhi to discuss one simple question: where is the world heading? And more importantly, what role will India play in shaping that future? Raisina Dialogue is organized by the Observer Research Foundation in partnership with India's Ministry of External Affairs. You may think of it as India's answer to the Munich Security Conference, but with one big difference. Munich reflects the Western worldview. Raisina reflects something much bigger: the voice of a changing world. More than 100 countries are represented here this year, and the chief guest for the inauguration is Alexander Stubb, the President of Finland. Also, look at the timing. The world today is in the middle of a massive geopolitical churn. The war between Russia and Ukraine continues to reshape Europe. The conflict involving Israel and Iran is changing the balance of power in the Middle East. Technology wars between United States and China are redefining the global economy. And across the developing world, nations are asking a new question: who truly represents us? And this is where India steps in. Because India today is not just another country in the international system. India today is positioning itself as the bridge between the West and the global South, between democracy and development, between technology and humanity. And that is exactly why the theme of the Raisina Dialogue 2026 is so interesting: assertion, accommodation, advancement. Three words, but they perfectly capture the world we live in today. Countries are asserting their interests, alliances are rearranging themselves, and technology, from AI to cyber warfare, is advancing faster than global rules can keep up. So, the real question is not just what will be discussed in these halls in Delhi. The real question is this: is India now becoming the place where the future global order is debated? 10 years ago, that idea would have sounded ambitious, ridiculous to some. Today, it looks inevitable. Because when the world wants to talk about the future, increasingly it is coming to New Delhi. And that tells you something about India's place in the world today. This is not just diplomacy, this is strategic positioning. And that, my friends, is the narrative now. Jai Hind!